Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to talk about a concept that often goes misunderstood and undervalued: the art of being happy alone. Understanding your own worth is a journey, a process that unfolds over time, and it is one of the most significant undertakings in your life. It begins with the realization that your value is inherent, something that is not bestowed upon you by others, but something that you possess simply because you exist. Too often, we fall into the trap of measuring our worth through the lens of external validation, whether it's through the approval of others, the achievements we accumulate, or the roles we play in society. We tie our self-worth to how others perceive us, what we've accomplished, or what material possessions we own. But these are fleeting measures, fragile and unstable, because they rely on external circumstances which can change in an instant. To truly understand your worth, you must first disentangle it from these external factors. Your worth is not conditional. It does not rise and fall with the tides of others' opinions or the ever-changing standards of society. It is constant, unwavering, and rooted in the very essence of who you are. This understanding is not about arrogance or self-centeredness. It's about acknowledging that you are a person of value, deserving of love, respect, and happiness, simply because you are you. This journey towards understanding your own worth often requires unlearning what you've been taught to believe about yourself. From a young age, we are bombarded with messages that tell us we must earn our worth through success, attractiveness, or popularity. We are conditioned to believe that we are only as good as our last achievement, our last compliment, or our last possession. But the truth is, none of these things define who you are. They may be aspects of your life, but they are not the totality of your being. Your worth is intrinsic. It is woven into the fabric of your existence, a part of you that cannot be taken away no matter what happens in life. This is a powerful realization because it frees you from the endless cycle of seeking validation from others. When you understand your own worth, you no longer need others to tell you that you are good enough. You no longer need to chase after external markers of success to feel valuable. You begin to see that your value comes from within and that no one can diminish it. One of the greatest challenges in this journey is overcoming the internal critic, the voice in your head that tells you that you are not enough. This voice often grows louder when we are alone, in the quiet moments when we are left with nothing but our thoughts. It is in these moments that we must remind ourselves of our inherent worth. It's about rejecting the negative self-talk that diminishes us and replacing it with affirmations of our true value. Understanding your own worth also means setting boundaries and refusing to accept less than you deserve. When you know your value, you are less likely to tolerate disrespect, mistreatment, or anything that undermines your sense of self. You begin to surround yourself with people who uplift you, who recognize and appreciate your worth, because you know that you deserve nothing less. This journey is not always easy. It requires self-reflection, introspection, and sometimes a deep dive into the past to uncover the roots of your self-doubt. It might involve confronting painful memories or letting go of toxic relationships that have clouded your sense of self. But each step you take in this journey is a step towards a more authentic and fulfilling life. The power of self-discovery lies at the very heart of personal growth and fulfillment. It is a journey that requires you to look inward, to explore the depths of your being, and to uncover the truths that reside within you. Unlike the pursuit of external goals, which often involves acquiring things or achieving status, self-discovery is an inward journey. It's about peeling back the layers of your identity, understanding your true nature, and coming to terms with who you really are, beyond the roles you play and the masks you wear in society. Self-discovery begins with asking the fundamental questions that many people avoid. Who am I? What do I truly want in life? What are my core values, my deepest desires, my greatest fears? These questions are not easy to answer, and they often require a level of honesty with oneself that can be uncomfortable. But it is only by confronting these questions that you can begin to understand your true self, beyond the surface level of daily existence. As you delve into self-discovery, you may find that the person you thought you were is not the person you truly are. You may realize that many of your beliefs, habits, and behaviors were adopted from others, your family, your culture, your peers, rather than being a true reflection of your own values and desires. This realization can be both liberating and unsettling. It frees you from the need to conform to others' expectations, but it also forces you to take responsibility for creating a life that is authentically yours. Self-discovery is not a one-time event, it is a lifelong process. As you grow and evolve, so too will your understanding of yourself. What was true for you at one stage of your life may no longer be true as you gain new experiences and insights. This is why self-discovery requires continuous reflection and self-examination. It's about being open to change, willing to adapt, and ready to embrace new aspects of yourself as they emerge. One of the most powerful aspects of self-discovery is the way it empowers you to make choices that are aligned with your true self. When you understand who you are and what you truly want, you are no longer swayed by external pressures or the opinions of others. You become more confident in your decisions because they are based on a deep understanding of your own values and desires. This leads to a greater sense of fulfillment and purpose because you are living a life that is true to who you are rather than one that is dictated by societal norms or other people's expectations. Moreover, self-discovery allows you to uncover your passions and talents, those things that bring you joy and make you feel alive. Often, these passions and talents are buried beneath layers of self-doubt, fear, or the busyness of daily life. But through self-discovery, you can reconnect with these aspects of yourself, bringing them to the forefront of your life. When you do, you begin to live more fully with a greater sense of enthusiasm and purpose. The process of self-discovery also involves coming to terms with your limitations and accepting your imperfections. It's about recognizing that you are a complex, multifaceted being with both strengths and weaknesses. This self-awareness leads to greater self-compassion as you learn to accept yourself for who you are rather than constantly striving to be someone you're not. This acceptance is not about complacency or settling for less. Rather, it's about understanding that your worth is not defined by your flaws, but by the totality of who you are. In addition, self-discovery often reveals the deeper motivations behind your actions and behaviors. You may discover that some of the things you've been pursuing in life, whether it's a career, a relationship, or a particular lifestyle, are not truly aligned with your inner self. This realization can be a turning point, prompting you to make changes that bring your life more in line with your true desires and values. Self-discovery also enhances your relationships with others. When you have a clear understanding of who you are better able to communicate your needs, set healthy boundaries, and connect with others in a more authentic way. This leads to deeper, more meaningful relationships based on mutual respect and understanding rather than on superficial interactions or the need for approval. Building inner strength is a process that involves developing resilience, fortitude, and a deep sense of self-assurance. It is not something that happens overnight, but rather it is cultivated over time through experiences, challenges, and conscious effort. Inner strength is the foundation upon which we stand when life throws its inevitable challenges our way. It is what enables us to endure hardships, to rise after we fall, and to keep moving forward, even when the path is difficult. At its core, inner strength is about resilience, the ability to bounce back from setbacks and to keep going in the face of adversity. Life is full of unexpected twists and turns, and no one is immune to the trials and tribulations that come with it. Whether it's the loss of a loved one, a financial setback, a health crisis, or a personal failure, we all face moments when we feel tested to our limits. It is during these times that inner strength becomes crucial. It allows us to weather the storm, to find the courage to face our challenges head on, and to emerge on the other side stronger and more determined. But resilience is just one aspect of inner strength. It also involves mental and emotional fortitude, the capacity to remain steadfast in our beliefs and values, even when they are challenged. In a world where we are constantly bombarded with conflicting messages and pressures to conform, it takes inner strength to stay true to ourselves. It requires a deep sense of self-awareness and a commitment to our principles, regardless of external influences. This kind of fortitude is not about being rigid or inflexible, but rather about having a strong internal compass that guides us through life's complexities. Another critical component of inner strength is self-confidence, the belief in our own abilities and the assurance that we can handle whatever comes our way. This confidence is not about arrogance or overestimating our capabilities, but about having a realistic understanding of our strengths and a belief in our potential. It's about trusting ourselves even when the path ahead is uncertain, and knowing that we have the inner resources to navigate through challenges. Building this kind of confidence takes time, and it often requires us to step out of our comfort zones, to take risks, and to face our fears. But each time we do, and each time we succeed, our inner strength grows. Inner strength also involves emotional resilience, the ability to manage and regulate our emotions, particularly in times of stress or crisis. Life can be emotionally overwhelming, and it is easy to become consumed by fear, anger, sadness, or despair when things go wrong. However, those who have developed inner strength are able to navigate these emotions without being overwhelmed by them. They understand that while emotions are a natural and important part of life, they do not have to control us. Instead, they use their emotional resilience to maintain a sense of balance and perspective, allowing them to make decisions that are guided by wisdom rather than reactive emotions. Moreover, inner strength is closely tied to self-discipline, the ability to control our impulses and to stay focused on our long-term goals, even when immediate temptations or distractions arise. Self-discipline requires a high level of inner strength because it often involves delaying gratification and making sacrifices in the short term for the sake of greater rewards in the future. Whether it's sticking to a challenging exercise routine, maintaining a healthy diet, or working tirelessly towards a career goal, self-discipline is a key component of building inner strength. It is what enables us to push through obstacles, to remain committed to our aspirations, and to achieve the things that matter most to us. Inner strength is also about self-compassion, the ability to be kind to ourselves, especially in times of failure or disappointment. Too often, we are our own harshest critics, berating ourselves for our mistakes and shortcomings. However, those with inner strength understand that self-compassion is essential for growth and healing. They recognize that failure is a natural part of life and that it does not diminish their worth or potential. Instead of being overly critical, they treat themselves with the same kindness and understanding that they would offer to a friend. This self-compassion allows them to learn from their experiences, to forgive themselves, and to move forward with a renewed sense of purpose. Building inner strength also involves cultivating a sense of purpose and meaning in life. When we have a clear sense of why we are here and what we want to achieve, we are more motivated to persevere through difficulties. This sense of purpose acts as a guiding light, helping us to stay focused and determined even when the journey is tough. It gives us the strength to keep going, to overcome obstacles, and to pursue our goals with passion and dedication. In addition to these qualities, inner strength is also about adaptability, the ability to adjust to new situations and to embrace change with a positive attitude. Life is constantly evolving, and those who are able to adapt to new circumstances are better equipped to handle the challenges that come with change. Adaptability requires a flexible mindset, a willingness to learn and grow, and an openness to new experiences. It is through this adaptability that we build inner strength. As we learn to navigate life's uncertainties with grace and resilience, self-reliance and independence are fundamental aspects of personal empowerment and fulfillment. They represent the ability to trust in your own capabilities, to make decisions for yourself, and to chart your own path in life. These qualities are not just about physical survival or financial independence, but about cultivating a mindset that is confident, self-assured, and free from unnecessary dependency on others. At the heart of self-reliance is the belief in your own abilities. It's the confidence that you can handle whatever comes your way, that you have the resources within yourself to solve problems, overcome challenges, and achieve your goals. This belief is not something that is handed to you. It is something that you develop over time through experience, learning, and personal growth. As you navigate the ups and downs of life, each success builds your confidence, reinforcing your sense of self-reliance. Even failures, when approached with the right mindset, can contribute to this growth by teaching valuable lessons and showing you that you can recover and move forward. Independence, on the other hand, is the freedom to live according to your own terms. It means making decisions based on your own values, desires, and goals, rather than being overly influenced by others. True independence is about having the courage to pursue your own path, even if it deviates from societal norms or expectations. It involves taking ownership of your life and being responsible for the choices you make, understanding that you are the architect of your own destiny. One of the key elements of self-reliance is the ability to be self-sufficient. This doesn't mean that you must do everything on your own or that you should isolate yourself from others. Rather, it means developing the skills and mindset necessary to take care of your own needs and solve your own problems. Being self-sufficient allows you to stand on your own 2 feet, giving you the freedom to make decisions without being dependent on others for support. This kind of independence empowers you to take risks, to explore new opportunities, and to face challenges with confidence, knowing that you have the ability to handle whatever comes your way. However, self-reliance and independence are not just about practical skills, they also involve emotional and mental resilience. Emotional independence means being in control of your own happiness and not relying on others to fulfill your emotional needs. It's about finding contentment within yourself rather than seeking validation or approval from others. When you are emotionally independent, you are less likely to be swayed by external influences, and you can maintain your sense of self-worth regardless of what others think or say. This kind of independence is crucial for maintaining healthy relationships, as it allows you to engage with others from a place of strength and self-assurance rather than from neediness or insecurity. Mental independence, on the other hand, is about having the freedom to think for yourself. It involves questioning the beliefs and assumptions that you have been taught and forming your own opinions based on your experiences and values. Mental independence is the foundation of true personal growth, as it encourages you to explore new ideas, to be open-minded, and to continue learning throughout your life. It also means being able to make decisions that are right for you, even if they go against the grain or challenge conventional wisdom. This kind of independence requires courage, as it often involves standing up for what you believe in, even when it is not popular or widely accepted. Another important aspect of self-reliance and independence is financial autonomy. Financial independence is a critical component of overall independence because it gives you the freedom to make choices that are aligned with your values and goals without being constrained by financial limitations. Achieving financial independence involves managing your resources wisely, living within your means, and planning for the future. It also means being able to support yourself without relying on others, which can be incredibly empowering. Financial independence allows you to take risks, to pursue your passions, and to live life on your own terms. In addition to these practical aspects, self-reliance and independence also have a profound impact on your sense of identity and self-worth. When you are self-reliant, you develop a strong sense of self grounded in your own values, beliefs, and experiences. You become more confident in who you are and less concerned with conforming to others' expectations. This confidence allows you to navigate life with a sense of purpose and direction rather than being led by external forces. Independence reinforces this sense of self by allowing you to make choices that are true to who you are rather than being dictated by others. Moreover, self-reliance and independence foster a sense of empowerment. When you rely on yourself, you feel a greater sense of control over your life, knowing that you are capable of shaping your own future. This empowerment is liberating because it frees you from the need to seek approval or support from others. It allows you to take risks, to pursue your dreams, and to live a life that is authentic and fulfilling. You are no longer bound by the limitations that others might impose on you, and you can explore your full potential without hesitation. Self-reliance and independence also play a crucial role in building resilience. Life is full of challenges and setbacks, and those who are self-reliant are better equipped to handle these difficulties. When you are independent, You develop the skills and mindset necessary to overcome obstacles and to bounce back from adversity. You learn to trust in your own abilities, and you gain the confidence to face challenges head-on, knowing that you have the strength and resources to succeed. This resilience is a key component of long-term success and happiness, as it allows you to navigate life's ups and downs with grace and determination. In relationships, self-reliance and independence can lead to healthier, more balanced interactions. When both parties in a relationship are independent and self-reliant, they can come together as equals, with a strong sense of self and the ability to support one another without losing their own identities. This kind of relationship is built on mutual respect and trust, as both individuals are confident in themselves and do not need to rely on each other for validation or support. The freedom of solitude is a profound concept that often goes unappreciated in a world that constantly emphasizes social interaction, connectivity, and communal living. In solitude, we discover a space where we can be truly ourselves, free from the expectations, judgments, and influences of others. It is in this quiet and often misunderstood space that we can explore the depths of our own minds, emotions, and souls and connect with our innermost selves in a way that is not possible in the company of others. Solitude provides a unique kind of freedom that is not about the absence of responsibility or the avoidance of social obligations, but about the liberation of the self. When we are alone, we are not bound by the roles we play in society, whether as a friend, a partner, a parent, or a colleague. In solitude, we are free from the need to conform to societal norms, to please others, or to fulfill the expectations placed upon us. This freedom allows us to reconnect with our true selves, to explore our own thoughts and feelings without external interference, and to understand who we are at our core. One of the most significant aspects of the freedom of solitude is the ability to think deeply and reflectively. In the quiet of solitude, we can engage in introspection, examining our lives, our choices, and our beliefs in a way that is difficult to do amidst the noise and distractions of everyday life. This introspection is a powerful tool for personal growth, as it allows us to gain insight into our motivations, our desires, and our fears. It enables us to question the assumptions and beliefs that we may have taken for granted and to explore new ideas and perspectives. In solitude, we can think freely without the pressure to conform to the opinions or expectations of others, and this freedom of thought can lead to profound personal revelations. Solitude also offers the freedom to experience emotions fully and without inhibition. In the presence of others, we may feel the need to hide or suppress certain emotions, whether out of a desire to maintain a certain image, to avoid making others uncomfortable, or simply because we fear being judged. But in solitude, we are free to feel whatever we feel without reservation. We can cry, laugh, rage, or simply sit in silence, fully experiencing our emotions without the need to explain or justify them to anyone else. This emotional freedom is essential for our mental and emotional well-being, as it allows us to process and release feelings that we might otherwise keep bottled up. Moreover, solitude provides the freedom to explore our creativity. Many of the world's greatest artists, writers, and thinkers have sought solitude as a way to tap into their creative potential. In solitude, the mind is free from the distractions and demands of the outside world, allowing us to enter a state of flow where ideas can emerge and take shape without interruption. This creative freedom is not limited to the arts. It applies to any form of creative problem solving or innovative thinking. Whether we are writing a novel, composing a piece of music, or developing a new business idea, solitude gives us the space to let our imagination roam freely and to explore possibilities that we might not consider in a more structured or social setting. Nurturing your relationship with yourself is one of the most profound and essential journeys you can embark upon in life. It is a lifelong process of understanding, accepting, and caring for who you are at your core. Unlike relationships with others, which often involve external validation and mutual give and take, the relationship you have with yourself is entirely internal. It requires you to look inward, to confront your own thoughts and emotions, and to take responsibility for your well-being and happiness. This relationship is foundational to every other aspect of your life, because how you relate to yourself sets the tone for how you interact with the world around you. At the heart of nurturing your relationship with yourself is the concept of self-awareness. Self-awareness is the ability to see yourself clearly and objectively, to understand your strengths and weaknesses, and to recognize your emotions and their impact on your thoughts and behavior. It involves regularly reflecting on your actions, thoughts, and feelings, and being honest with yourself about who you are and what you want from life. This kind of introspection is not always easy, as it often requires you to confront uncomfortable truths about yourself. However, it is only through this deep and honest self-examination that you can begin to understand what truly drives you, what your values are, and what you need to feel fulfilled and content. As you develop self-awareness, it becomes crucial to cultivate self-compassion. Self-compassion is the practice of treating yourself with the same kindness, understanding, and care that you would offer to a good friend. It involves recognizing that you are human, that you make mistakes, and that you are not perfect, and that this is okay. Self-compassion allows you to forgive yourself for your shortcomings and to approach your own struggles with empathy rather than harsh judgment. This practice is essential for nurturing your relationship with yourself because it helps to create a safe and supportive internal environment where you can grow and evolve without the constant fear of failure or self-criticism. Another important aspect of nurturing your relationship with yourself is self-acceptance. Self-acceptance means embracing who you are, including all of your flaws and imperfections, without trying to change yourself to meet external standards or expectations. It is about being comfortable in your own skin and recognizing that your worth is not dependent on external validation or achievements. Self-acceptance is a powerful form of self-love because it frees you from the constant pressure to be someone you're not. It allows you to live authentically and to pursue goals and desires that are truly meaningful to you, rather than those imposed by society or other people. In addition to self-awareness, self-compassion, and self-acceptance, nurturing your relationship with yourself also involves setting boundaries. Boundaries are the limits you set for yourself in terms of what you are willing to accept from others and how you allow yourself to be treated. Healthy boundaries are essential for maintaining your well-being and protecting your emotional and mental health. They involve saying no when something doesn't serve you, prioritizing your own needs and desires, and ensuring that your relationships are respectful and mutually supportive. Setting and enforcing boundaries can be challenging, especially if you are used to putting others' needs before your own, but it is a crucial part of honoring and respecting yourself. Taking time for self-care is another critical component of nurturing your relationship with yourself. Self-care involves intentionally taking actions to care for your physical, emotional, and mental well-being. This can include activities such as exercise, healthy eating, getting enough sleep, practicing mindfulness, and engaging in hobbies or activities that bring you joy. Self-care is not just about pampering yourself, it is about recognizing your own needs and making them a priority. When you take care of yourself, you are better equipped to handle life's challenges and to be there for others in a healthy and balanced way. Moreover, nurturing your relationship with yourself requires cultivating a sense of self-respect. Self-respect means recognizing your own value and worth and treating yourself with the dignity and honor that you deserve. It involves standing up for yourself, even when it's difficult, and not allowing others to diminish your self-worth. Self-respect also means holding yourself to a standard of integrity and living in alignment with your values and principles. When you respect yourself, you are more likely to make choices that reflect your true desires and to engage in behaviors that support your overall well-being. Another key element of nurturing your relationship with yourself is self-expression. Self-expression is about allowing yourself to be who you truly are and to share that with the world. This can take many forms, whether through art, writing, speaking, or simply living in a way that reflects your true self. Self-expression is important because it allows you to communicate your thoughts, feelings, and identity to the world, and it helps you to connect with others on a deeper level. When you express yourself authentically, you are affirming your own worth and showing that you are confident in who you are. Nurturing your relationship with yourself also involves personal growth and self-improvement. This means continuously seeking to learn, grow, and evolve as a person. It involves setting goals for yourself, challenging yourself to step out of your comfort zone, and striving to become the best version of yourself. Personal growth is not about becoming someone else, it is about becoming more fully yourself. It is about uncovering your potential, exploring new possibilities, and expanding your horizons. By committing to personal growth, you are investing in yourself and in your future, and you are taking an active role in shaping the person you want to become. Lastly, nurturing your relationship with yourself requires patience and perseverance. Developing a healthy and positive relationship with yourself takes time and effort. It is a journey that involves ups and downs, and it requires you to be patient with yourself as you navigate the challenges and setbacks that come your way. Perseverance is important because nurturing your relationship with yourself is not a one-time event. It is an ongoing process that requires consistent attention and care. By being patient and persevering through the difficult moments, you are showing yourself that you are worth the effort, and you are building a strong and resilient relationship with yourself that will serve you throughout your life. In essence, nurturing your relationship with yourself is about recognizing that you are your own best friend, your own greatest advocate, and your own most important ally. It is about taking the time to understand yourself, to care for yourself, and to love yourself in a way that is deep, genuine, and unconditional. This relationship with yourself is the foundation for all other relationships and experiences in your life, and by nurturing it, you are creating a life that is fulfilling, meaningful, and truly your own. Finding purpose in solitude is a deeply transformative process, one that allows individuals to connect with their innermost selves and uncover a sense of direction and meaning that is often obscured by the noise and distractions of daily life. Solitude offers a unique opportunity to step away from the external demands and expectations that shape our lives and to focus inward, providing the space and clarity needed to discover what truly drives us and what we are meant to achieve. When we find ourselves alone, we are given the freedom to explore our thoughts and feelings without interruption. This introspective space allows us to question our current path, evaluate our goals, and reflect on what we truly want from life. The quiet that comes with solitude can be incredibly revealing as it strips away the external influences that often cloud our judgment and decision-making. Without the constant feedback and expectations of others, we can hear our own inner voice more clearly and identify what genuinely resonates with us. This process of self-discovery is crucial for finding purpose because it helps us to understand our core values, passions, and aspirations, which are essential components of a fulfilling and meaningful life. Solitude also provides an opportunity to reconnect with our inner creativity and intuition. In the absence of external pressures and distractions, our mind can wander freely, exploring new ideas and possibilities that we might not consider when we are constantly engaged with the world around us. This creative freedom allows us to tap into our innate talents and passions, revealing new avenues for personal growth and fulfillment. By embracing the solitude and allowing our thoughts to flow naturally, we can uncover innovative solutions to problems, discover new interests, and gain insights into our true calling. This creative exploration is often where we find the spark that ignites our sense of purpose and direction. Another significant aspect of finding purpose in solitude is the opportunity for deep personal reflection. Solitude allows us to review our past experiences, evaluate our achievements and failures, and consider how they have shaped our current beliefs and goals. This reflective process is essential for understanding our journey and recognizing the lessons we have learned along the way. By examining our past with a critical and open mind, we can gain valuable insights into what has brought us joy and satisfaction, as well as what has caused us distress or disappointment. This self-awareness helps us to identify patterns and themes in our lives which can guide us toward a clearer sense of purpose and direction. Moreover, solitude provides a space for mindfulness and self-acceptance. In the quiet of solitude, we can practice being fully present in the moment without the distractions of external demands or societal expectations. This mindfulness allows us to cultivate a deeper understanding of ourselves and our needs, fostering a sense of acceptance and peace. By embracing ourselves as we are without judgment or criticism, we can build a stronger connection with our true selves and develop a more authentic sense of purpose. This self-acceptance is a crucial foundation for finding purpose, as it helps us to align our actions and goals with our core values and desires. Finding purpose in solitude also involves setting aside time for personal growth and self-improvement. Solitude provides the opportunity to engage in activities that nurture our mind, body, and spirit, such as reading, journaling, meditation, or pursuing a new skill or hobby. These activities not only enrich our lives, but also contribute to our overall sense of purpose and fulfillment. By dedicating time to personal development, we invest in ourselves and our potential, which can lead to a clearer understanding of our goals and aspirations. This commitment to growth helps us to stay focused and motivated, even when we are alone, and reinforces our sense of purpose and direction. In addition, solitude allows for the development of resilience and self-reliance. When we are alone, we are often faced with challenges and difficulties that require us to rely on our own inner resources and strength. This process of navigating adversity on our own builds confidence and self-efficacy, reinforcing our sense of purpose and determination. By overcoming obstacles and finding solutions independently, we develop a greater sense of control over our lives and a deeper understanding of our own capabilities. This resilience is a key component of finding purpose, as it enables us to persist in the pursuit of our goals and to remain focused on our vision, even in the face of adversity. Furthermore, solitude offers the chance to cultivate a sense of gratitude and appreciation for the present moment. When we are alone, we can take the time to acknowledge and appreciate the simple joys and blessings in our lives without being distracted by external pressures or comparisons. This practice of gratitude helps to shift our focus from what we lack to what we have, fostering a sense of contentment and fulfillment. By recognizing and appreciating the positive aspects of our lives, we strengthen our connection to our sense of purpose and develop a deeper appreciation for the journey we are on. In essence, finding purpose in solitude is a deeply personal and transformative experience that allows us to connect with our true selves, explore our passions and aspirations, and cultivate a sense of direction and meaning. Solitude provides the space and clarity needed for self-discovery, creative exploration, personal reflection, and mindfulness, all of which are essential components of a fulfilling and purposeful life. By embracing the freedom of solitude and using it as an opportunity for growth and self-improvement, we can uncover our true calling and live a life that is rich with purpose and fulfillment. Embracing silence and stillness is a practice that allows us to delve deep into the essence of our being, providing a sanctuary from the relentless noise and chaos of modern life. In a world where constant stimulation, information overload, and incessant activity are the norms, finding moments of quiet and stillness can be both rare and profoundly transformative. This embrace of silence is not merely about the absence of sound, but is an invitation to connect with a deeper sense of peace and presence that can often elude us amidst the hustle and bustle of daily existence. When we engage with silence, we are given the opportunity to experience a profound sense of calm and relaxation. In the absence of external noise, our minds can begin to settle, allowing us to release the stress and tension that accumulates from our daily activities. This tranquil state of being creates a fertile environment for mental and emotional clarity. Without the distractions of everyday life, we can more easily access our inner thoughts and feelings, gaining insights that are often obscured by the constant bombardment of external stimuli. This mental space fosters a deeper understanding of ourselves, our motivations, and our desires. Silence also offers a unique opportunity for introspection. When we are in a quiet environment, we can turn our attention inward and engage in meaningful self-reflection. This process involves examining our thoughts, emotions, and experiences in a way that is free from the influence of external opinions and pressures. Through introspection, we can gain a clearer perspective on our goals, values, and aspirations. We are able to assess our life's direction with a fresh and untainted viewpoint, which can lead to more authentic and purposeful decisions. This reflective practice is crucial for personal growth, as it helps us to align our actions with our true selves. Furthermore, embracing stillness allows us to connect with a deeper sense of being. In the stillness of our surroundings, we can tap into a profound awareness that goes beyond the superficial layers of our daily lives. This awareness is not about being passive or detached, but about being fully present in the moment, experiencing life as it unfolds without the constant need to react or interfere. It is in this state of stillness that we can cultivate a heightened sense of mindfulness, where every moment is appreciated for its intrinsic value. This mindfulness enables us to experience a greater connection with ourselves, others, and the world around us. The practice of embracing silence and stillness also supports emotional balance. In the midst of our busy lives, it is easy to become overwhelmed by our emotions and to react impulsively to situations. Silence provides a space where we can observe our emotional responses with greater objectivity, allowing us to process and understand our feelings more effectively. This detachment from immediate reactions helps us to respond to challenges with greater calm and composure. By regularly engaging with silence, we develop emotional resilience and the ability to manage our feelings in a more constructive manner. Moreover, silence and stillness are conducive to creative inspiration. Many great thinkers, artists, and innovators have sought solitude as a means to nurture their creative processes. In the quiet of solitude, the mind is free to wander and explore new ideas without the constraints of external expectations or judgments. This unstructured mental space allows for the emergence of original thoughts and innovative solutions that might be stifled by the constant noise of everyday life. By embracing silence, we open ourselves up to a flow of creativity that can lead to personal and professional breakthroughs. Embracing stillness can also enhance our spiritual connection. For many, silence is a gateway to spiritual insight and growth. In moments of quiet, we can attune ourselves to a higher sense of purpose and connection, exploring our spiritual beliefs and practices with greater depth. This spiritual exploration is deeply personal and can lead to a profound sense of inner peace and fulfillment. The stillness provides a backdrop for spiritual reflection, meditation, and contemplation, allowing us to connect with our spiritual selves in a meaningful way. Additionally, the practice of silence and stillness promotes a deeper appreciation for the simple aspects of life. When we are constantly moving and engaged with external distractions, it is easy to overlook the beauty and significance of everyday moments. Silence allows us to slow down and savor these moments, whether it is the warmth of the sun on our face, the sound of birdsong, or the stillness of a quiet evening. This appreciation for the simple things fosters a sense of gratitude and contentment, enriching our overall experience of life. In a broader sense, embracing silence and stillness can lead to a more balanced and harmonious life. By regularly incorporating moments of quiet into our routines, we create a counterbalance to the fast-paced and often overwhelming nature of modern life. This balance helps us to maintain a sense of equilibrium, ensuring that we do not become consumed by the pressures and demands of our environment. It supports a healthier lifestyle where moments of rest and reflection are valued alongside activity and engagement. Ultimately, embracing silence and stillness is a practice that invites us to reconnect with our true selves and to cultivate a deeper sense of peace and purpose. It is through these moments of quiet that we gain clarity, balance, and inspiration, enriching our lives and enhancing our overall well-being. By making space for silence in our lives, we open ourselves to a profound and transformative experience that can lead to greater self-awareness, emotional resilience, and spiritual growth. Transforming loneliness into solitude is a profound journey that involves shifting our perception and understanding of being alone. Loneliness is often characterized by a sense of isolation, disconnection, and a deep yearning for companionship. It is an emotional state that can feel overwhelming and consuming, often leading us to seek external validation or company to alleviate the discomfort it brings. However, the process of transforming loneliness into solitude is about reinterpreting our relationship with being alone and using it as an opportunity for personal growth, self-discovery, and inner peace. At its core, loneliness is often a reflection of unmet needs for connection and intimacy. It can emerge from a variety of circumstances, such as the loss of a loved one, the end of a relationship, or simply feeling disconnected from those around us. This sense of disconnection can create a void that feels difficult to fill. When we experience loneliness, it is common to focus on the absence of others and the emotional pain that accompanies it. This focus on what is missing can trap us in a cycle of longing and dissatisfaction, preventing us from seeing the potential for growth and self-discovery that being alone can offer. Transforming loneliness into solitude begins with recognizing that solitude, unlike loneliness, is a conscious choice rather than a state of emotional deprivation. Solitude is characterized by the voluntary and deliberate choice to spend time alone, not out of necessity or desperation, but as an opportunity to reconnect with ourselves and engage in meaningful self-reflection. This shift in perspective requires a fundamental change in how we view our time alone, moving from a state of lack to one of abundance and possibility. To begin this transformation, it is essential to embrace solitude as a time for personal enrichment rather than viewing it as a negative or undesirable condition. Solitude provides the space and freedom to explore our inner world without the interruptions and distractions of social interactions. It offers an opportunity to engage in activities that we might not prioritize when we are surrounded by others, such as pursuing hobbies, developing new skills, or delving into creative projects. By viewing solitude as a gift rather than a burden, we can begin to appreciate the unique opportunities it presents for personal growth and fulfillment. In the context of transforming loneliness into solitude, it is also important to cultivate a positive relationship with ourselves. Loneliness often arises from a sense of self-rejection or a lack of self-worth, where we might feel inadequate or unworthy of connection. By working on building a healthy and supportive relationship with ourselves, we can address these underlying issues and develop a stronger sense of self-acceptance and self-love. This process involves acknowledging our strengths and achievements, practicing self-compassion, and fostering a positive self-image. As we build a more positive relationship with ourselves, we can begin to see solitude as a time to nurture and celebrate our individuality rather than as a reminder of what we lack. Another crucial aspect of transforming loneliness into solitude is the practice of mindfulness. Mindfulness involves being fully present and engaged in the current moment without judgment or distraction. When we practice mindfulness in solitude, we become more attuned to our thoughts, emotions, and sensory experiences. This heightened awareness allows us to explore our inner landscape with greater clarity and understanding. Mindfulness can help us to embrace the present moment and find contentment in our own company, reducing the negative impact of loneliness and fostering a deeper appreciation for solitude. Additionally, transforming loneliness into solitude involves setting boundaries and creating intentional time for ourselves. Often, loneliness can stem from overextending ourselves in social interactions or feeling obligated to meet the expectations of others. By establishing clear boundaries and dedicating specific times for solitude, we can create a balanced and sustainable approach to our social and personal lives. This intentional separation allows us to recharge and reconnect with ourselves, leading to a more fulfilling and enriched experience of solitude. The process of transformation also includes exploring and embracing our passions and interests. Loneliness can sometimes lead us to focus on the void or emptiness we feel, rather than on what brings us joy and satisfaction. Solitude provides the ideal environment to explore our interests, engage in activities that resonate with us, and develop our talents. By immersing ourselves in activities that we love, we can find a sense of purpose and fulfillment that transcends the experience of loneliness. This active engagement in our passions helps to shift our focus from what is missing to what is possible and enjoyable in our own company. Transforming loneliness into solitude also involves developing a sense of gratitude and appreciation for our time alone. Often, loneliness can overshadow the positive aspects of solitude, such as the opportunity for self-growth, relaxation, and personal reflection. By consciously practicing gratitude for the moments we have to ourselves, we can shift our mindset and begin to see solitude as a valuable and enriching experience. This practice of gratitude helps to reframe our perception of being alone, allowing us to embrace it with a sense of contentment and fulfillment. Furthermore, this transformation is supported by the practice of self-care and self-nurturing. Solitude provides an excellent opportunity to focus on our well-being and engage in activities that promote physical, emotional, and mental health. Self-care practices such as exercise, healthy eating, relaxation techniques, and pursuing hobbies contribute to a greater sense of self-worth and satisfaction. By prioritizing our own needs and well-being, we can enhance our experience of solitude and transform it into a period of rejuvenation and growth. Ultimately, transforming loneliness into solitude involves a shift in mindset and perspective. It requires us to see being alone not as a condition to be avoided, but as an opportunity to connect with ourselves, explore our inner world, and embrace our individuality. By approaching solitude with intention, mindfulness, and self-compassion, we can turn loneliness into a valuable and enriching experience that fosters personal growth, self-discovery, and inner peace. The joy of self-contentment is a profound and deeply fulfilling experience that arises from a genuine acceptance and appreciation of oneself. This sense of contentment is not merely about being satisfied with what we have, but about cultivating a deep internal sense of well-being and harmony that comes from within. It is an inner state of peace and satisfaction that is independent of external circumstances or validation, reflecting a profound alignment between our true selves and our lived experience. Self-contentment begins with embracing who we are, recognizing our worth, and accepting ourselves without judgment or comparison. In a world that often emphasizes external achievements and material success, it can be easy to overlook the importance of inner fulfillment. However, the joy of self-contentment is rooted in understanding and appreciating our inherent value, regardless of external accolades or societal standards. This acceptance is not about complacency or resignation, but about finding peace with our own uniqueness and individual journey. To experience the joy of self-contentment, it is essential to cultivate a positive relationship with ourselves. This involves nurturing a sense of self-worth and self-love, recognizing our strengths and celebrating our accomplishments. It means acknowledging our imperfections and understanding that they do not diminish our value. By focusing on our qualities and achievements rather than comparing ourselves to others, we can build a more supportive and loving internal dialogue. This positive self-relationship fosters a sense of confidence and satisfaction that contributes to our overall sense of contentment. Self-contentment also involves embracing the present moment and finding joy in our current circumstances. Often we are so focused on future goals or past regrets that we overlook the beauty and fulfillment available in the present. The joy of self-contentment comes from fully engaging with and appreciating the here and now. This involves practicing mindfulness and being present in our daily experiences, finding pleasure in simple moments, and recognizing the value of what we have right now. By shifting our focus from what we lack to what we have, we cultivate a deeper sense of satisfaction and gratitude. Moreover, self-contentment is closely linked to living authentically and in alignment with our core values. When we are true to ourselves and act in accordance with our beliefs and desires, we experience a profound sense of fulfillment and joy. Authenticity involves being honest with ourselves about our passions, goals, and needs, and making choices that reflect our true selves. This alignment between our actions and our inner values creates a sense of harmony and contentment that is deeply satisfying and resilient to external changes. In addition, self-contentment is fostered by embracing and nurturing our personal growth. It is about recognizing that we are on a continuous journey of self-improvement and development and finding joy in the process rather than solely focusing on the end results. Personal growth involves setting meaningful goals, challenging ourselves, and celebrating our progress along the way. By valuing our growth and development, we create a sense of purpose and accomplishment that enhances our overall sense of contentment. Furthermore, the joy of self-contentment is supported by cultivating a sense of balance and well-being in our lives. This includes taking care of our physical, emotional, and mental health and ensuring that we are living a life that reflects our needs and desires. It involves creating a harmonious balance between work, relationships, and personal time, and prioritizing activities that bring us joy and fulfillment. By maintaining this balance, we create a foundation for self-contentment that is sustainable and nurturing. Another important aspect of self-contentment is the practice of self-compassion. This involves treating ourselves with kindness and understanding, especially during challenging times. Self-compassion means acknowledging our struggles and imperfections without harsh judgment and offering ourselves the same support and encouragement that we would give to a friend. By practicing self-compassion, we build resilience and foster a deeper sense of inner peace and contentment. In essence, the joy of self-contentment is a deeply personal and enriching experience that comes from within. It involves embracing our true selves, finding satisfaction in the present moment, living authentically, and nurturing our personal growth and well-being. By cultivating a positive self-relationship, practicing mindfulness, and embracing self-compassion, we can experience a profound sense of fulfillment and joy that is independent of external factors. This inner contentment provides a lasting source of happiness and peace, enriching our lives and allowing us to navigate the world with a sense of grace and confidence. In concluding our exploration of the joy of self-contentment, we come to understand that this profound sense of inner peace and fulfillment is not a fleeting or superficial achievement, but a deep and enduring state of being. The journey towards self-contentment is a continuous process, one that requires us to nurture our self-relationship, embrace authenticity, and find joy in both our growth and our present circumstances. It is through this ongoing journey that we uncover the true essence of contentment, a state that is both a destination and a path, a profound satisfaction with who we are and how we engage with the world. Self-contentment is a testament to the power of aligning our internal world with our external experiences. It arises from a deep acceptance of ourselves, a recognition of our inherent worth, and a commitment to living in harmony with our values and desires. It is a state of being that transcends external validation and societal expectations, rooted instead in a genuine appreciation for our own uniqueness and our personal journey. By embracing who we are, celebrating our achievements, and finding joy in the present moment, we cultivate a sense of fulfillment that enriches our lives and sustains us through life's challenges. Moreover, the joy of self-contentment is a reflection of our ability to find balance and well-being in our daily lives. It is not about achieving perfection or living an idealized life, but about creating a harmonious and supportive environment for ourselves. This balance involves taking care of our physical, emotional, and mental health, setting meaningful goals, and prioritizing activities that bring us joy. It is through this conscious effort to nurture our well-being and maintain equilibrium that we create a stable foundation for contentment. The practice of self-compassion further enhances our experience of self-contentment, allowing us to approach ourselves with kindness and understanding. By offering ourselves grace during difficult times and celebrating our progress without harsh self-criticism, we foster resilience and inner peace. This compassionate approach to ourselves reinforces the joy of contentment, providing a resilient and nurturing source of happiness that can withstand the fluctuations of external circumstances. Ultimately, the joy of self-contentment is a celebration of our ability to find peace and satisfaction within ourselves. It is an affirmation of our worth and a testament to the richness of our inner lives. By embracing this joy, we affirm our commitment to living authentically and nurturing our own well-being. We embrace the present moment with gratitude and appreciation, and we continue to grow and evolve with a sense of purpose and fulfillment. As we move forward, let us carry with us the understanding that self-contentment is not a destination to be reached, but a continual journey to be embraced. It is a dynamic and enriching experience that enriches our lives and empowers us to navigate the world with grace, confidence, and inner peace. By fostering a positive relationship with ourselves, practicing mindfulness, and cultivating self-compassion, we create a life of lasting joy and fulfillment, a life that reflects the true essence of who we are and the beauty of our individual journey.